But this is a matter where the issue is of unauthorized use of government land by Nagar Palika. The unauthorized use is building of a park. Because your lordships on the last occasion had instructed me to ensure that this issue is resolved. I have taken instructions from the collector. But the only request would be if the Nagar Palika makes an application either to regularize this use or for allotment of this land for the purpose, because it will be considered by the collector within a stipulated period.
Who is the party?
Lordship, I am for the petitioner.
Who is appearing for Nagar Palika?
Mr. Mehul Stratford appears on behalf of Nagar Palika. He has filed leave note today. With that regard, I will take sense that whether to file application or not.
But Your Lordship, if I may, our submission is that why should we, the people, suffer because the authorities cannot decide on the status of the land? This, initially, when we made,
You want this park to be open for walking?
it is not only for walking, Lordship, but the quality of life depends on, in a congested area like Isa, where the park is made. The quality of life depends on the park. It has a large number of trees, variety of birds, walking tracks, jogging tracks.
Yes, madam. Now that he says if you submit an application, we'll consider. Why don't you submit?
But as per my instructions today, that if they allowed us, let a deputy collector allowed us, then we will start our work again, Lordships.
Madam,
And I will
What?
make sense for the application also, Lordship.
sorry,
I will have to inquire, Lordship.
we'll direct your commissioner to be present tomorrow. They are saying we'll consider your request to sanction this, and you have built a park, established a park in a land not belonging to you. And now the government has locked it, saying that it is our property, you should take permission.
We shall do it. We shall do it.
So you submit a representation asking for that park to be handed over to you, they will hand over.
Please, madam.
When will you submit?
Lordship. No, 1 or 2 days, Lordship.
All right, we'll grant you 10 days time, submit the representation. Within 10 days thereafter, you consider the representation and pass orders.
Lordship, may I request for interim order to allow us to use the park because it is not earmarked for any other purpose and land is not going to go away anywhere. It is.
And by not going in the park, nothing will happen to you.
But then it will improve our.
What will it improve?
Senior citizens, and we'll have some assets, some place to take a walk and.
Till this day, what were you doing till this park was established?
No, the day before it was to be inaugurated, the deputy collector gave a stay saying that no, this is revenue land.
You are the first petitioner.
Not sure. I am for all the petitioners.
All right. First petitioner is a lawyer.
He is a lawyer. He is an activist also. And
This is in Banaskantha.
in Banaskantha, the town of Disa in North Gujarat, in the district of Banaskantha.
So this is in Disa.
Disa town.
This is Disa town.
Gotcha. So, if the park is, my humble request that if we can use the park, then because when the park was made, it was not earmarked or kept reserved for any project of the government.
Let us get, Mr. Counsel, you are espousing a very good cause.
Lordship.
Let the authorities decide. We'll list it after 20 days. So let the orders come so that once and for all the issue will be resolved. Otherwise, once we direct by way of an interim order, they will not decide this. Again, after 2 years, they will lock it. Do you want that to happen?
No, no. Yeah,
You want to put an end to the
no, I
litigation?
am with Lordship on that.
That is, we direct them, we'll record their submissions, we'll direct them to consider. After 20 days, we'll list it again. We'll see what orders they come. Otherwise, we'll direct them to be present. The short issue which involves in this petition relates to the usage of the park already constructed, established in Disa town. Full stop. The tug of war over the land is going on between the state and the municipality, which is also an instrumentality of state. On account of the municipality having not taken the appropriate permission from the jurisdictional collector to establish the park in the land belonging to the state. Come on. The state is asserting its right over the land in question, contending inter alia that the park could not have been built over the land belonging to the state. On the other hand, the Disa municipality, which has established the park for the benefit of the general public, contends that it is established for the utility of the public and only a formal approval requires to be granted by the collector. Full stop. Today the learned AGP on instruction submits that if a formal request is submitted by Disa municipality, the said request would be considered in all probability favorably. That is why we have used in all probability. The learned counsel appearing for the Disa municipality submits. Immediately the representation would be submitted to the state. However, to ensure that there is no delay in this exercise being undertaken, we permit the Disa municipality to submit the application or representation to the collector for handing over the land in question wherein the park has been established, which ultimately has to be used for the benefit of the public at large. Within 7 days from today, on such submission of the representation, the collector, Banaskanta, district collector Banaskanta, shall pass appropriate orders in accordance with law, expeditiously, at any rate within 10 days from the date of receipt of such representation. Release this matter on 21/7.
Can it be a fortnight? Because I anticipate if the permission ultimately is to be taken from this.
All right. Within 15 days.
I'm obliged. Great.
Released on 25/7.